Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching The Wire.
I missed it.
We haven't watched it for a while, honestly.
Guys, I cannot explain to you our past week. I had 3 birthdays.
Yeah.
In the span of 5 days, and together we had 2.
Yeah.
One birthday where we went out of city, the second birthday where we were putting the birthday up, so we were there at 11 a.m. and left at 2 a.m. And so there was just no time to film anything.
Yeah.
And so The Wire had to take one for the team.
I mean, because it
it's
is
the
longest
one that we're watching.
So
it's always easier to film
Exactly.
Hunter or anything like that.
Exactly.
It's 20 minutes and it's 50.
Exactly. And not only 50, if only it was just 50.
We talk. We don't stop talking.
After 50, 50. Our every review is at least 45 to 50. 50, honestly. One was at 45
we literally
minutes
could watch
long.
2 episodes.
Yeah.
With the amount of time we spent talking.
But I think one of my favorite things for the show is actually us as not my favorite thing about the show, but the thing that I really enjoy is us talking about the episode after it.
Again,
I enjoy it more.
That type of show.
Yeah, I enjoy it more than most shows, honestly.
Yeah, because it is a type of show where while you're watching it, you just don't say much, and then when it's finished, you have so many things to say.
Yeah, because I have a feeling for other shows sometimes you have to think about something what actually happened, what this means, what that. Here you just want to talk about
here
everything.
You don't stop.
Yeah.
Here I don't know what is happening, but literally we cannot stop talking.
Yeah, so that's definitely, I really enjoy that about The Wire. It's a bit different.
Yeah, there is a lot to say. Again, they are touching up on many different social issues that are happening. So there is just a lot to say about all that. This is we're watching episode 4.
I honestly thought it was 5. I honestly thought it was 5, and I was about to say...
I think you're correct. I think it is episode 5.
Because I remember that last time I think you edited it. Maybe?
I edited 3 and 4. Did I? I think so.
Yeah, I think so as well. But honestly, I just think that last time when we posted the episode, I thought, fuck, it's the next episode is half of the season 2, and honestly, I don't have that feeling.
Oh my god, no, me neither. I feel we started.
The story hasn't yet begun. Yeah. Honestly, it just feels it's everything is just preparing for the story, and we're already halfway through season. I mean, after this episode, we're gonna be halfway through.
Is there 10 episodes in this one?
Oh, actually, I don't
12,
know.
13,
I actually don't know. Oh my god, maybe.
God, let's check.
Yes, I forgot.
I think there's more, isn't there? So we're not even
dumb.
There. Well, I mean, maybe you're not. Let's check.
Yeah, but even the first season, I thought that it was 10 episodes, and that's why I was 12. Okay.
There's 12 episodes. So
okay, then it makes sense. Then we're through it right now.
Yeah, that feels
that's
correct.
Fine.
That feels correct.
Okay, forget about everything I just said. I still haven't had my morning coffee, so
Yeah, basically where we left off last time. First, our gang is back together. They are all coming back together except for Jimmy, because he is an asshole, and Rawls just does Rawls would rather die than let Jimmy back in. He said the only way that he is off the ship or whatever is if he drowns or quits. There is nothing else, so he is not welcome back.
Let me tell you, it's gonna be some third option, and he's gonna come back. He's gonna find some solutions. He's somehow gonna work for our guys. He's gonna help our guys. And because he's one of our guys.
He's gonna spend his free time working with us.
Yeah.
He's just not gonna get paid for it.
I mean, what free time? What does he do on his?
I don't know. He's on a boat.
On a boat,
and
exactly.
On the other times he's drinking. So he's not having the best time in his personal life. So all of his life is occupied by his work, because he has to concentrate on something, because he has lost his family. He wants to get back together with his wife. That's not gonna work, because you have not changed, my boy.
He did nothing to change.
No, I love you, but I would rather die than be in a relationship with you. So I don't think your wife is gonna come back to you. You just need to work on yourself and hopefully be the best dad you can be. Look, baby steps. At least he's not taking his children out to with criminals. I
mean, because the last time he did, he almost lost them.
Well, whatever the reason is, at least he's not. So there's that.
Again, I don't think that's because he is aware of the things that he's doing. Mm-mm. He has been done. So nothing has changed. He still has to work on himself.
I truly don't think he thinks that he is putting his children in danger. I really he is not. I mean, if he was thinking along those
it.
lines, I mean, I would not like him as a person.
No, I
you
would
know,
not
like
do
that
it.
would be very dark. I just really, he is really not aware. You know, he is also trying to uncover. Oh God, is her name like Nastya, or am I just like picking the most Russian name?
Nadia.
Nadia. I think
Nadia
it
is
might be Nadia.
the Nastya.
Well, like Nastya.
I have never heard of it.
Bednaya Nastya. What do you mean?
I have never heard of it. Nadia is the most common name.
Isn't Nastya is not... What is Bednaya Nastya? Was that not a show? Bednaya Nastya?
What does that mean?
I think my sister used to... Is there someone that has like knowledge in like Russian pop culture? I have no idea. Is there like a show called Bednaya Nastya? Bednaya Nastya. I think that's what it said in Russian. Right? Is Nastya not a name? I think it is.
I mean, probably
but
is.
I do think the girl's name is actually Nadia.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm just making I'm gonna text my sister. I'm like, I did not make this up. Nastya. Anyways, he is trying to like get to her family, basically, to like, he said I have to pick a girl and like name her and like find something out about her, and he found this letter that like referenced the church and I think a priest and something like that, and he left the letter with the woman who said that she's gonna like try.
She's gonna try, but the thing is that like everything that's said in that letter, like priest name, church name, everything like that, those are very common names in Russia. Like there is many.
I can't remember even what exactly it was, but I thought like that sounds like every second church. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saint Vladimir's.
I think it was like that.
Saint Vladimir's.
I think at least there is 50 of them.
At least.
You know.
So I mean, I think at some point he is gonna get to something. He might get some answers.
Possibly.
But like I like that we are doing that. Like I like that we are trying to uncover her identity, and I would like to like uncover the other girls' identities, because like they have died and no one really cares that much.
Which sounds horrible. Which is horrible.
Which is just like very awful. So like I would really like that, but also like
it's
very well like might be that they never found their names and they just like end up on a like joint graveyard with, or
no maybe
name,
they find one name of that one girl,
yeah.
but like never find the other ones, because like it would make more sense in my opinion. I think it's something that happens more commonly.
Yeah, he is doing that. What he is also doing is looking for Omar, and Omar found Babs. Because Babs was looking for Omar.
Yeah, I think that's actually gonna be the story of this episode.
I can't wait.
Yeah, honestly, when I think about it now.
I'm so excited.
Oh my god! Melita watched TV yesterday, and I think if I recognize him, an actor who played Omar was on TV.
Something?
Yeah, he was much older, you know. And for a second, I didn't even recognize him, and then I saw his car. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god, what was it? Do you remember?
It was interesting, and I was like, oh my god!
And she was like,
I watched him, he's my favorite character.
She's like, I don't care. I'm just like looking at the TV.
And she was like, I just played this. I don't know what this is. I don't know who that guy is.
Why are you screaming?
Yeah.
She's like, you come at the king, you best not mess! She's like, get out of my house. I feel like we're gonna get Omar in this episode. But like, I don't think the testifying bit is gonna come like soonish. Like maybe like 4 episodes or something like that. That sounds like...
Why not?
I don't know.
Actually,
I think it could be.
I honestly think they're gonna meet at the end of this episode, and the episode after is gonna be testimony. Like, why would that be?
But like, it has started, because like I thought like they just needed to locate him before the trial starts.
It wasn't like trial is in 2 weeks. You need to find Omar.
Maybe.
If I remember correctly,
remember.
that was like that, and so I honestly think it's gonna be very soon.
Possible.
Because it's not like that's the story of the season,
no.
you know. So like, I don't think we need to wait.
I just can't wait, honestly, to see Omar in jail. Not jail. God no.
In court.
Yeah. Like testifying. Yeah. I feel like that's gonna be a blast.
Yeah.
I can't like anyone asking him anything.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so good. Like his answers. Every time he speaks, like there's something so good that comes out. Exactly. And like when someone's like interrogating him, not interrogating him. I just don't
know why he's not the main character.
That's what's happening. And then on the other side, we have Ziggy and Nick, I guess, gonna try to get a lot of chemicals for the Greek. Like I remember they said acetone, and then they said other things, but I can't remember what they were. Again, sounds like something for the dissolve human bodies. They're gonna like try to do that and get that because like they need the money. So that's what's happening with them. And with Frank, he basically just now found out that the murder is actually being looked as a murder and not like just a accident. It's not an accident. And so he had this little bit of a panic attack in the bathroom, and now they want to speak to him. I mean, they want to speak to anyone that's like on the docks, that was working on the docks.
Yeah, the things are colliding now because like in the bar we saw Lester who talked to Frank, and he still has to find out that like he's actually on a job to find out,
to look into Frank.
Exactly.
So like that's all gonna connect, boys.
That's all gonna connect. Honestly, to these 12 minutes, it was you reminding me.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was half reminding myself because like I edited it, but I edited it a week ago.
But you edited the previous one, so like I haven't watched for 10 days at least, and haven't even more probably, and haven't edited for like 2 weeks. That's it's like.
Do I need to remind you about Avon as well and poisoning?
Oh, that was the 3 episodes.
5 people, and now he is gonna. He made a deal that is gonna get him like a year.
I think I edited one of those episodes.
Yeah, but like I edited the one where it said like he's about to make a deal with prosecutors, I guess, because of giving them information on who did it. He's gonna like literally walk away, and he wanted no part in that. So that's gonna be interesting to see where we go from there with all them. Possibly. They're still having issues with their like distribution. Yeah, I mean, there's too many things to be happening. Honestly. They still have problems with their distribution because the I forgot now, from Atlanta, right? They're getting their drugs from Atlanta, but like the drugs are very bad. Like they're being stepped on, and like for them to make it worth their while, they're like stepping on them further, and so like the drugs are very bad. So that's where we are. I think we have recapped.
Okay, let's watch the episode.
I love that we were
let's play the episode.
Everyone else has seen this. Like, why am I I'm like recapping.
I want to find out what's gonna happen in the next one.
Look, let's see. Oh, Ziggy. So Ziggy got the drugs that he wanted to.
Hey, but 290 here. God damn it, Frog. When you work a G-Pack for a guy, kickback's supposed to be 500.
That's gonna hit you.
You best know I ain't playing, motherfucker.
Literally, I look like he's lying.
Okay, that's how you want it. But when I roll back past here tomorrow, money gonna be right. Are you gonna see?
God, Ziggy, you don't seem like you can scare them.
I think half the thing with like this is that you have to be intimidated by it.
Give me a snap on a bag of crab chips in the corner.
Like literally, the guy was even lying so poorly. Were you doing this on someone else's turf? I mean, he was. That's why Nick didn't want it, right?
Jackpot. And ain't even enough here to really call this shit.
Alright. Look, how about the coat? Take the coat, alright? I paid $2 large for it. So, that plus the cash I gave you, and then I can get 700 more by the end of the week. You know I will. Yeah, no, right there. You can fix that. You can.
2,000 for this. Not even a black man can style that shit. You know what I'm saying, man? What you laughing at, man?
Well, I'm gonna get your money by Friday, and then you'll see there's no need to get all fucking dramatic out here.
I ain't pay you by Friday. You damn by Saturday, man. Hey, yo, take my man ride.
Fuck, I need that! I fucking need that!
Ziggy, you're not made for this life.
Look at Ziggy. You can only get yourself killed. I mean, as long as you don't get anybody around you killed,
that'd be nice.
That's fine. I honestly have sympathy for him.
I do. He's just
really
like
sympathy for him because like nobody respects him in any group.
Yeah, and he is not like a psychopath or anything like that. He is just like in the worst way possible trying to find his place in this world, and like it doesn't do him any good that like he is trying to appease to his dad that doesn't also respect him. I feel just bad for him.
Literally.
They used to make steel there, no?
Why me? I'm not saying I don't want it. I'm asking why you would choose me after
Did you not recognize him immediately?
No, I didn't recognize him. I need glasses apparently.
I think you need glasses.
No, literally I couldn't see him. I couldn't see any face.
Why take a man who already burned you once, who already proved himself disloyal?
Yeah, he
And
talked.
why would I do that? Because if I caught him once,
I could catch him again.
the last son of a bitch to try it twice.
Honestly, true.
No, sir.
Fair.
As far as I'm concerned, those stripes on your sleeve aren't earned. Your paycheck may say sergeant, but on this detail, Detective Greggs runs your team.
Same as it ever was. Well?
Come in. Sweet bitch. Oh.
I raised him on the radio. He's on his way in right now.
Appreciate that, officer. Nice day.
Is Omar gonna meet with?
You helped me to sell a man, huh? Thing there, will you? The cleat?
I literally think Babs knows better to tie this up.
Maybe it's just me, but something's way the fuck wrong with this picture. What the hell is that?
Baltimore not.
Baltimore, right?
What can I tell you? My detecting days are over.
Fuck you had me hunting Omar there for?
Well, that's the whole business. Remember Bird? Trial's up next week. Omar's got some witnessing to do.
They said you could reach me at this number and leave a message.
Cab fare.
I mean, what the fuck, man? I'm not out there asking about no random ass who give a damn nigga. I'm making inquiries in your behalf. In regards to that fucking unforgiving motherfucking Omar, man. Omar.
Why, you play you hard?
Man, go at him respectable. You put that goddamn shotgun in my face, man. You're funny. Nutty, I know I gotta believe this is more aggregation than good work bubbles and a little bit of this.
For your pains.
Taking a hard look at the
Jimmy loves Omar. He's at the point with a shotgun. He started laughing.
You need to get your ass over to Southeastern today or detailed temporarily.
Whoa, Colonel. Did you just fuck me over without giving me even half a chance to clear this case?
When I fuck you over, you'll know it. You'll be so goddamn certain you won't need to ask the question. And you, Detective Moreland, are now all alone with 14 red names.
I think he fucked him over.
How much is a house in that time? He said he didn't want to rent it, he wanted to buy.
This is the point. Locust Point.
Oh, well, as far as real estate goes, anything that is below Montgomery Street and above the water is now called Federal Hill. This particular house...
My Aunt Treasy's.
Really? Your aunt's?
She died like 4 years ago. The family sold the house right after. Is that the price?
That's the listing, yes.
I ain't gonna get that much, right?
Well, I can't say for certain, but one just like it in the 1200 block sold for $340 last week.
340, huh?
Don't we have like 20?
How is it even possible? This is beginning of...
340. This is early 2000s. This
Literally.
is Baltimore. Like,
There's no way.
I also don't know why $3 don't price in America. I have no clue.
Not as much
No, I
in the
don't think
beginning
they're-
of...
I don't. I mean, maybe
We're
they're
here
picking
because
a
Magic
like
is-
nice part of town. I have no
Because he
idea.
believes this man in his down at the heels union local has too much money.
A lot of these poor guys are white, aren't they? I mean, some of the Southeast street dealers too. So that means you're gonna need a white boy to go down into some of these Southeastern corners, right? It's my time. I'll show you how it's done, Holmes.
Cool, Lester Smooth.
Aw.
Hey, what's that?
Same fuck up, same shit detail, working at the same shit house kind of office. You people lack for personal growth, you know that?
It's a temporary poster.
But fuck it, who we chasing?
He's gonna be shocked.
Frank Sabatka?
How fucking good is he? You know the man.
Me and Bob Bowling were fucking with this guy last week, working that case about those dead girls in the container. Someone who know what dirt's getting done down
God,
the
everything
What's you
connects.
guys on?
Because my father-in-law hates his guts, which in the southeastern goes for probable cause.
So you're thinking drugs?
Fucking time, what other crime is there?
I got everything we need paid for. You come home, Stringer saying they gonna hook you up with something out of the mix. Like running a club or straight business like.
Family, huh?
They thinking about how they can do for you.
It's like he's supposed to be so grateful. Thank you so much.
Darn it, they playing you with that we family and it's all about love. That's how they do. When they got no more use for you, that family shit disappears. It's just about business, darn it.
D, they're gonna be there for us.
I love him so much. I can't believe Poot is running things here.
Yeah, motherfucker! Hey, yo, B! Shit jumping off in the pitch, yo!
Who the fuck was that? Fame bad mouthing that shit saying Death Rip ain't all that. So now we beating his ass over speaking the truth? I ain't hit him. The youngins, yo.
Like they're saying these youngings. You're youngings!
Yeah.
Jesus, what the fuck happened? Fucking niggers got me. What? You hear me? They got my fucking car. If I ain't had a gun, I swear to God, I would have chapped every one of
God,
these motherfuckers.
Ziggy.
Literally, I can bet my life that he couldn't.
Listen, dude, bought a fucking package, didn't you? Didn't you? Oh, no. I'll have the money by Friday. They're gonna kill me. You 2,700. Your drug dealer can sell some fucking drugs. You fucked up the package, didn't you?
God, Ziggy.
Like, you know,
Now you
technically,
give me the money. They're gonna kill me.
you could ask your dad, but I feel like your dad is also gonna kill
An
you.
apartment, security deposit, some furniture over at Little Pages.
I just want the money.
You cocksuckers.
At some point, he's gonna have to respect it. Honestly, because like I would.
Bringing us back to our old friends, supply and demand.
Something I'm thinking about. Maybe you could help me out with.
We have really bad supply coming from
You
Atlanta.
got an inferior product in an aggressive marketplace.
Well, if you have a large share of the market, you buy up the competition.
And if you don't,
Reduce price to increase market share.
let us use no overhead.
Of course, otherwise you operate at a loss. And worse, as your prices drop, your product eventually loses consumer credibility. The new CEO of WorldCom was faced with this very problem. The company was linked to one of the largest fraud cases in history. He proposed
To change the name.
exactly.
When was the last time you watched that film?
What? Wait.
Come on down.
The fuck is that?
Grand jury summons. Grand jury?
You lie to us, you hurt our feelings. You lie to them, it's perjury.
You used to
All
be a lot
of
more
them?
fun, you know that, Pete?
Grand jury for the Circuit Court of Baltimore City.
You work the Atlantic Light, right? Everybody on that ship testifies.
About them girls in the can. The detective here thinks we know something about that mess. He thinks we leave them there on the dock in a box, dying there in the dark because... Because why? I got a wife and 3 sisters. And they got daughters. And I got too much respect for women not to be pissed off at what's in your heads right now.
Out of all the cans on the terminal, that's the one you lose in the stacks.
We ain't no shit, goddammit! You want us to dance with a grand jury, we will. What do you say, Johnny? What do you say to any question?
I take the Fifth Commandment.
And if they offer you immunity to testify against your union brothers?
I don't remember.
Don't remember what?
Nothing.
You want to throw your summonses? Throw them. You want to subpoena our records? Shit, you don't even need a subpoena no more. We'll be here through your weak bullshit, no problem.
You wouldn't be getting this worked up if there was not some involvement, you know what I mean?
Kill Mr. Gant as a 380 semi-automatic. You provided the size and even suggested the manufacturer.
Are we there?
Australian or one of those A countries. Is that correct?
Indeed.
Mr. Little, at that distance, how were you able to determine who manufactured the weapon?
Mr. Little?
What? Bird showed it to me.
He showed you the weapon before the murder?
Which bird are we talking?
Bird committed more than one murder?
Fish gotta swim, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, Bird always showing that thing to
He
everybody.
loves him. He
Talking
loves
about
him.
this deed and the next.
Who wouldn't?
Well, no mind to you. Okay, man, show us some interest.
And look at how he's dressed. Look at his jacket.
I love his jacket.
I thought he did good.
Imagine the mileage Maury Levy gets out of me putting that sociopath on the stand.
Shut up.
You gotta admit, it'll be different.
Dress him up at least. I can't have him on the stand looking like that.
He looks
Imagine
great.
Telling him to change
Here's a
his
voucher for
clothes.
court clothes.
Are you dumb? Have you seen him?
Anything with a tie.
Oh my god, the tie could be cool. You know, like just pair it up with something. She said just tie. We can do things with that.
You ain't got no informants on the dock. Someone you could go to on this, someone you got a history with.
Who could they find?
They say a police is only as good as his informants. Meaning we ain't about much.
I'm a clearance rack.
They're going shopping. Help me. I feel like you could pull it off. I feel
feel
like you could pull it
pull
off.
anything off. Look at him.
It's a look.
Why
Nobody...
would
I'm going across the street to the federal building. I'll see you
God
in about a
know
half
what
hour.
he's gonna buy? Here he comes.
Copy this? It's on the props, baby. All on the props.
How can I help you?
She's found floating off the Key Bridge. We think she has to do with the dead girls they found in the container over at Patapsco. I kind of feel like it's on me to find her people.
You're kidding, right?
No, I thought maybe if you guys have, been pulling in any of the women who've been over here on the circuit.
Step into my world, Virginia.
They snatched up some of our guys, drove them downtown.
But you know nothing.
The only guy they got that even knows you had a can that day was Horse. He ain't gonna say shit to nobody.
Oh my god, because like the Greeks would kill them all immediately. Like literally all of them.
I have a feeling now.
Oh my god, they would
because
literally... They're literally gonna kill
now when they kill
who they
Horse.
need to kill. Honestly, they should worry about his uncle because like he does have a
Just
conscience.
stop moving cans through our docks.
You tell your uncle I will meet with him.
Says he wants to meet with the Greek.
Anything you can say to the Greek, you can say to me.
Says he wants the Greek. Says you tell him when and where.
Nick, about the other business. The chemicals. What do you need him for?
Would it make a difference to you what they would need it for?
So you're really gonna go up there on your own time?
Take a day, yeah.
What's between you and this girl?
You seen what happens down at the morgue when they can't ID a body? I have.
Hey, Mal. How you been?
She looking for a informant?
Yeah, I
You
guess.
getting some days?
Oh, is that the one that got mad at Ziggy and that Ziggy put a penis on
You
his?
want to come in? I don't know, some beers.
Maybe we could just go for a cup of coffee and talk, you know?
Let me get my jacket.
So I tell him, D, why you acting like that? You just sit there like I ain't say a damn
God,
thing.
you're gonna get him killed now, girl.
My father bucking this little man. What you think about that, huh?
I hope he burns you all down to the ground.
I mean, he's not gonna be able to do anything.
I know he's not gonna do anything,
That.
absolutely, but like, be a thorn in their back.
Reasonable, that reason. Fuck that, they on your side of town. Came to see a man about a car.
Nick, this is a very dangerous endeavor.
Maybe tell Cheese.
I'm shocked, honestly.
Yo, Cheese, white boy.
Yo, man. Hey, yo, you got more money, man? That's what we came to talk about. Yo, you got a lot of heart coming up in here without my fucking money, man.
Yo, man, we thought maybe we could work something out so you can get what's yours.
You give the car back. I'll get him to sell it off. Camaro with a 350 in it. It's got to be worth more than $3 grand. That's right, Clip.
So how much interest?
Nothing near 3,000. Oh, you don't believe me?
Oh my god, destroyed his car.
Oh, princess dead. I think I'll come to Frank now. At this point,
Like, why would you do that?
well, because like, what? He's gonna die.
I asked them about the car. Why would you do that?
Oh, I thought like, why would they ask Frank? I was like, well, what else can they do at
What
this
else am
point?
I gonna ask?
You were my snitch.
I'm not thinking about it like that.
I mean, she's being direct about it.
Yeah.
How come it didn't go home?
Help me with this man.
You didn't get shit for grabbing up horse facing them, did you? Used to be us checkers did everything with paper and a pencil, right? Every move on the ship. We wrote it down. When that ship sails and there ain't no problems and that paper gets tossed. That don't happen today, right? Nothing gets tossed anymore.
The computer. Thanks, man.
It's possible they didn't think of just like checking their computers. I can't look at him. Honestly, he fits the part. Oh my god.
One more time with the toothpick and I'm stabbing the fucking out of it.
I don't speak Greek.
A talk with his mind. Ease my mind first. This business with the grand jury.
We checked the courthouse. There's nothing special. Just the regular panels. They're trying to scare the men on the docks. Nobody talks. Sabaka, as I said, he's upset.
Give me money for his lawyers. Double his fee. But I don't need to meet with him. Let the money talk.
You working it out with D? We gotta find his own way. I'm saying, I think we should keep reaching out to this kid. Get something to him and his girl. I don't know. Show him that we got a plan. Take some real estate, put it in D's name. We got something to come home to.
Do it. Thing is, what happened, you know what I mean? Push come to shove. I mean, I've been fair to him, ain't I?
You've been fair. Too fair.
Hypocrites.
Where's the Greek?
That's me.
Fuck you and fuck him.
Frank, he sent me to tell you that we're doubling your fee. And also told me to tell you that he regrets that you're still having problems on our behalf.
I don't need nothing more to do with you people. I don't need the trouble or the money. I got a union to run.
Should have been done with him when you saw dead girls.
They used to make steel then, no?
Even more now when he found out it wasn't even an accident.
Literally.
So you just type that shit in there and asking for an answer?
I don't give a fuck what they need this shit for. If they want it, they want it. I mean, besides, if I don't get some money soon, I'm fucking toasted.
Coke into coke. What? Coke into cocaine?
I don't know who you've been talking to.
Oh, okay. So not for bodies.
We don't have that kind of stealing going on down here.
It's for making
Well,
drugs.
a little here and there, but for the most part, the new technology has changed everything.
What this shows is the Aqua Verde at berth 4.
Well, he was saying that the computer makes it hard to steal off the docks.
Did our illustrious port manager tell you that right now we got 160 boxes missing off the Patapsco terminal alone? Or the last time we inventoried the truck chassis, we came up 300 late? No, I suppose not. That's management for you.
160, huh?
Not that all of them are stolen, because you could lose a can by accident, no problem. For one thing, these handhelds use radio waves. And with all the equipment and container stacks out there, sometimes them waves get knocked down. That happens, a can don't get entered. Or just as easy, a checker makes the wrong entry, either because he's lazy, he's sloppy, or he's still shit-faced from the night before.
You're saying that's what happened to the can with the girls in it?
Beatty, darling, I don't know what happened there. I'm just saying if you go by the computer, it might look like there's some kind of dirt going down when it's really just a glitch in the system.
Where'd you hold him? County detention. We keep them
gonna find something?
Y'all heard of WorldCom? What do you do?
Give another name.
Why?
Because your real name ain't no good.
Alright, it ain't good, and...
It's like a professor.
Change the caps from red to blue, right? Make it look like we got
Oh,
some
that's
fresh
Death
shit.
Grip. That's why they beat that guy up, because he said it's
And
no
you know what
good.
else we might could do? Give each tower its own name, right? And then we do like some fake competing. So a fiend gets some bad shit from one, he go back to the other.
There's a thinking man right there.
That was not a, that was a good
I
idea.
just said. You and my uncle talk? No problem.
He said he's not gonna work anymore with us.
And you should tell your uncle it's 3 times the usual fee for each.
I was
So the
worried,
3
you know?
boxes, what is in the 3 boxes?
Before I deliver, I want to know what you need it for. Bomb or some shit? I ain't down for that. You use that shit to process drugs, don't you? Cocaine. You still want it? I got it on the Fairfield Piers. No problem.
When?
End of the week.
Mariska.
Risk.
She's good with English. They're dead. All I'm trying to do is get word to the families.
Ну, давай тебя смотрим. Он хочет знать, если кто-нибудь из этих девочек знает. She wants to know if she knows a girl, does she get to stay? Нет. Сказал, что не поможет. Ничем не поможет. Так что знаешь девочку или нет?
I might have understood half of that. Like maybe half of it.
I definitely understood half of it.
Like she said something like, if you don't know the girls, don't waste time, something.
A pattern. For our case, we need to know who left those girls on the dock and why.
We're supposed to be on Sabatka and the Checkers Union anyway, so folding one investigation into the other makes sense.
Now, to me, it doesn't. I'm not bringing you open murders anywhere near this detail. That's a loser fuss.
Lieutenant.
We bring in a few drug rips. Ensure that we give Sabatka's union a quick, fair look. It's more than enough of around. He returns the favor, and I'm out of the basement running an investigative unit again. You dirty me up with murders I can't solve. It doesn't play like that.
Homicide's not the place to sprawl a case, Lieutenant.
I love that. Let's combine it all. I love it.
Put McNulty on it.
I like what Jimmy is doing now.
You can sit up here at the offsite. We can share information, but the murders stay with homicide.
I mean, fair.
Unless, of course, you find a suspect.
Funk is part of the group now.
Only Jimmy isn't.
I didn't see what Omar bought for the trial.
I mean, I think...
What suit did he buy?
Now when it's not even a suit.
Exactly. What did he get?
Is Forrest working at Wilhelmina today?
I told that motherfucker we were done. I told him.
He said he talked to you. He said it's triple rate for every can.
What's in the fucking cans?
Call Horace in the tower. Tell him he's working at Wilhelmina. All right. It's now or never for us. I got no choice.
Today we got ships, Uncle Frank. Today. The writing's on the fucking wall.
Fuck the wall.
So fast.
Nice. Another.
I mean, I really liked it.
Yeah.
Where the fuck do we start? Everything was happening.
The story continued for every
Yeah.
single one of our characters.
Oh my god, they are, like, let's say kind of combining Daniels' theme a bit with Homicide. Like, because it is connected.
I mean, Bunk just wants to dump it on somebody else. Honestly, Bunk.
Bunk needs help. Like him alone working on this,
Honestly.
like, it's very difficult. But like, there is a common thread connecting them all, which is the docs and Frank. And so, like, it would make sense that, like, by investigating Frank, you would come to some type of, like, conclusion about what happened to these girls, because they will. Because, like, if you investigate Frank on the drugs front, you could come to the Greek. And, like, if you come to the Greek, you come to the girls. And, like, it's right there.
Yeah.
They just need to solve it.
And you find people who killed them.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how you figure out both cases.
Yeah, yeah. And especially take the Greek. Especially, like,
Yes,
start
I
from
mean-
the root problem here,
I mean,
you know?
all of them. Not just him. I would say all of them.
Which all?
All Greeks.
Well, I mean, yeah, when I say Greek, I mean like his whole organization.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's what I call the organization.
Oh, okay.
Because like the Barksdale, that's the Greek to me. You know, like his people and his crew and whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, but like there is one that they call the Greek.
The Greeks. So
yeah.
Greeks.
So yeah.
But like not all of them are Greeks.
If you said, yeah, I know, but like maybe if you said it in the plural, that would make more sense to me. That's
not just like one person.
Yeah.
Fucking take them all.
That's why I was like, all of them are. I mean, we saw. I forgot his name. The one who is from. Was he from Ukraine or Russia?
Well, I mean, we didn't see him in this episode.
We did.
Where do we see
him? He was next to the other Greek.
Oh, well, honestly, if he is... I mean, he didn't speak a word. I was just looking at the other Greek. Yeah.
He was there the whole time.
He said no words. Like, I didn't even fucking register him. Literally didn't register him.
I mean, I just think you don't know his face. I mean, you never recognize him. I think you should play the episode and I should tell you the next time, look, that's him. Remember his face.
I really, but like he didn't speak 5 episodes. Word, so like to me it didn't seem.
He's not so important.
Who
doesn't speak?
Like I don't know. Like I don't know the name of the other Greek, like the one that we see most.
But like I don't think we heard his name.
I guess we didn't, but like he is the one that's in here most. Like we don't see the Greek, the older guy, that much. You know, we see him a bit, but like the main guy that communicates is the younger Greek, and so like I don't even know his name. It's like that's often when I say I kind of want to call him the Greek because he's Greek, but like he's not the Greek. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean they're gonna by the end they're gonna like find the connections. Just like it's gonna.
I'm just interested what's gonna happen with them all, like because like,
I don't know.
I can't see it right now because in my opinion, yes, they're gonna catch all of them. Some of them are gonna die, or are they gonna be in jail? Because like
I don't know.
Even for Frank, I could completely see him ending up in jail. Is the thing.
Yeah, I can see both things. Like what I thought in this episode potentially, like when they were talking, like Frank seems like he has a conscience, you know, like when he was yelling about the girls and like giving this whole monologue about how like no one is gonna talk and like how they're accusing him and they just like he said, do you really think that we just like left the girls there to die or something like that? Like because like they didn't, you know.
I mean, do you really think that we knew something about that?
And like he was correct there. They didn't know.
I mean, they didn't know there were girls there, but like still they did know that there was a package, illegal package.
Yeah.
That they left there. So
yeah, but like he was like saying the truth. He was like, we didn't know about the girls. They didn't know about the girls.
But he said we didn't know about the package.
Oh, did he say that? Well, then he's lying.
Because like in my mind, in that moment, because if they're investigating that him, yes, that's the truth. He didn't know about the girls, and that's completely correct. But like he is still working.
I mean, afterwards you found out, so like now you're lying. You know what I mean? Like you know what happened. Like not exactly what happened, but like you know that the girls were being brought here,
and you know who did it, and you know
and you know
who
that
is
like
in fault.
Like you know enough. You know, and like you are complicit in this.
You're still continuing to work with those people.
The thing is, Frank does seem like the type of person that has a conscience. And like I could see, they were talking about like informants. I could see him potentially working with the police. Like that's what I thought in this episode when like the Greeks were like inquiring about the police investigation, and like those are not the type of people that I would like, let's say, go against, because like it does seem like if you even think about speaking, they're gonna kill you. And so like I thought like maybe if Frank does speak eventually, I could see him getting killed because of that. But also I could just see him getting, let's say, a kinder ending in terms of like he speaks about this and just like goes to jail.
That's what I see more, because like I have a feeling so many people have died and they have, in my eyes, committed much worse crimes. Like I think for his crimes, it would be more okay for him to go to jail and serve his punishment for what he did, technically.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't want him to die, honestly. Yeah. I wouldn't want that. And maybe he even with this, like, covers for anything that Nick and Ziggy did by taking a sentence or something like that to potentially like save their asses, you know, or something like that.
Future.
See, I would like, let's say, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want him to end up in jail for like 20 years or something, you know?
I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea what you would get because, like, this is human trafficking at this point, you know what I mean? And like,
but like he wasn't involved technically with that.
No,
he
didn't know. He didn't know.
Yeah, he was just a middle man. And if he would to talk, he could get like few years, the most.
I don't know what I'm expecting. I don't know if I lean more towards him getting killed or him going to jail. I need more episodes to see. I don't think he's gonna walk away. So like our options as like those are options for every single character in this show, I guess, are like jail or death.
I mean, for main
like the people who are not in the police.
Yeah, but like let's say I more like I said, I more see him going to jail or dying than Nikki and Zig, or at least that's what I would like more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, not dying. I would not like dying. And at this point, I'm definitely going think that he's gonna end up in jail more than die.
Yeah.
Again, I'm usually going with not my gut, nothing like that, not what I think is gonna happen, just like what I want to happen. I don't want him to end up dead. That would be just like not fair to me. But like for the things that he is doing right now, let's say after he found out that there were girls there, and he is still ready to still work with these people for a good money.
Yeah.
Which I understand, but like understandable but not excusable, let's say.
Yeah.
You know? So like for the things that he is doing, after all, I could completely see him going to jail.
Because like at this point he is saying, you know, because of the whole union and what they want to do and achieve, like he said something along the lines of at the end to Nick, he has said basically like it's now or never. So like they now need that money, and so like everything kind of has a price, you know, even his morality at some point has a price, because like that is what he finds important, and that is the thing that he is gonna lose. Like he finds the union important, and he wants to protect like the working man, and that's all like very admirable about him. Like his motivations are, let's say, good, but like also I think in his like quest to prop up the working man on the docks and like make the docks, I don't know what word I want to use, like a bigger place or whatever. I think everything that he does is kind of damaging. Like he is stepping on his own, let's say, morality for it, and also I think he has not been a good father because of that as well.
I mean, definitely, that is completely another topic with him being a father to Ziggy. But like, yes, now or never, and it's now. He chose now.
Yeah.
And now is the time when police are investigating him, even though I don't think police actually, like Daniels, actually cares.
No.
For his case at all. He's like, oh, it's important for us to investigate him a bit so that like, and find
a piece to check.
Exactly. And in the meantime, make one drug case or two, so like that I would get back in the office and like we could actually have an investigation team that could actually
more important to do.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so like for him, this is just a stepping stone, which it
that's
should be.
Everyone's attitude. That's like what Perez said. That like, oh, what did Frank do? Basically, well, he is annoying to my father-in-law, and that's good enough to like open an investigation.
Yeah.
Like no one here is under any impression that they are doing anything more than something out of petty reasons, even though it's much bigger. They just don't know it yet.
Yeah, but like I think when they connect all the dots, they're gonna actually make a big case. They could make a big case out of it, and I think they will, because I think they're gonna catch Greek or Greeks. Or people who are working for Greek, you know.
The Greeks organization.
Doesn't matter if they're Greek or Russian or Ukrainian.
I think they are gonna get them. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think so as well, definitely.
Yeah.
Because they're not, in my opinion, a case like Barksdale's or like Stringer that's gonna last through seasons. They're just like one season, not the villain, but the villain,
Yeah.
So like in my mind, they're gonna get them definitely, at least the main one by the end of this.
I mean, that's like what I think. Like the entire show, throughout the show, we're gonna have the Barksdales. Like we're gonna have them, and like every season is gonna have like something different.
Yeah.
So like I'm certain that like we're gonna finish off the storyline with the Greek in this season. So like they have to catch them.
We also had, in my opinion, like what I really liked Nick in this episode.
Yeah, me
I
too.
liked what he did. I like what he said. His character in this episode shifted a bit for me because finally we had what like I think I was missing from him the most.
Yeah.
Out of all three of them, let's say, I missed a part where he cares for something.
Yeah.
You know, for the things that I find important, let's say, that I could get, let's say, attached to him at some point, you know?
Yeah.
We had two, I would say, big things for him in this episode. The first one is with Ziggy. Let's say Ziggy, again, made a mistake, has been...
I mean, he just continuously
Ziggy
shows bad
Ziggy.
judgment.
Yeah.
Like, Ziggy is just that way. Like, if he is that type of a character, he's not evil, he is not anything like that, he is just kind of a screw up, and everything he does is that way, and like you kind of feel bad for him, you know, because like he is such a screw up.
Honestly, like I see a lot of comments like that he is very annoying to people, which I completely understand, because like he does things that like are annoying. It just like to me, because like
he made so many poor decisions.
Even in this episode, he was let's say was annoying in this episode with the things that he has done. But like to me, it's more like that. Like let's say I just think that like everything stands from Frank, and because like he is not, everything Ziggy does is because his father is not proud of him.
Yeah,
and like he is complete fuck up because of that, and everything he does is just like fuck up things.
Yeah.
And that makes me pity him much more than be annoyed by him.
Like I can completely understand why people's like first reaction to him would be annoying, because like of the things that he has done, he's a bit much and everything. But like I don't know, just because of everything, like my emotions like don't go to annoying as I'm just like, oh, Ziggy, like you just feel kind of
but I think
sorry for him for the things that he does and for like the environment that he is stuck in, and like can't even escape, again, just because of his father. Like we've seen a bit of him with like that. I thought a couple of times that he seems to be good with technology. Like I mean, it's early 2000s, like he's Googling, like that's not impressive, like, but in that time that wasn't like, let's say, as widespread it is now, and like he like knows how to utilize that for him, and he understood cameras, like he knew what the price is for, like he seems like that would be, let's say, maybe something that if he lived another life and he had different parents or something like that he would like go into that more. But like because he is here where he is now, and he thinks like that he's basically two options in this environment are the docks, where he is not good at, or like the drug scene that is like very prevalent in Baltimore and everything, and so like he is just like not a good fit for either places, but like he has nowhere else to go in his mind, you know. And so like that just makes me really like pity him. And in this episode, I mean, we saw him of course he bought drugs, like he was talking about this for a while, and of course he bought it, and of course he got screwed over, and he owes money to, I think he said his name is Cheese, but I don't know if I caught that right, but I feel like it is Cheese. He owes money to that guy, and basically the guy told him, I'm gonna kill you if you don't get it till Friday. And so
like on Saturday you're gonna be dead,
basically. And so
they
like
took his car.
Princess.
And they really are not like respecting him. They're not scared of him. Even the first guy who is just like dealing on street, you know, not
like dealing his
not
drugs.
being anything exactly, like not being anyone important, you know. He's not respecting him at all. Could not care less, lying him to his face, giving him as much money as he wants to give him, keeping the cut for the other half for himself. Basically.
Being like, well, the stash got hit.
Yeah.
And like being such a poor liar, you know.
I mean,
because like
not even
like
trying.
It's not like he's scared of Ziggy. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? Like Ziggy said something like, if I had a gun, I would have shot all of them.
Thank God you didn't. Thank God
like,
you didn't. You would be the one
have.
who would have been shot.
Literally, like
I mean, I could definitely see him taking out gun and pointing, but probably not knowing how to hold a gun.
No, I don't.
He
doesn't seem like the type. He seems like the type if like he, let's say, shot someone accidentally or something, or like he thinks he wants to shoot him. I don't think he would like know what to do with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think that would overwhelm him.
Yeah,
and
agree.
so like that's what I mean. Like he's not evil. He is not that type. I really don't see him as that type. But yeah, the like you said, one of the highlights of the episode for me actually was Nick, and like this episode made me like him much more, because like he did go, like he told to Ziggy that like he can't give him money because like he gave all the money to his girlfriend.
Yeah, but like even if he didn't give all money to his girlfriend, yes, I think he should help Ziggy. But like with the thing that like that same like drug addiction and Bubs, you know, the fact is that Ziggy is doing the same thing over and over again. This is not the first time that he fucked up Stash. This is maybe 100th time that he fucked up something, you know, and 100th time that like he needs money or somebody wants to kill him or something. And I understand that you should always help your loved one in need, you know.
Yeah.
But like he has a family that they care
That's
for.
what I want to say. Like he has a fucking child.
He has a wife and a fucking a girlfriend and a fucking child to take care for.
And they were looking for like apartments. Like that is honestly like supposed to be his priority.
Exactly, and that is, in my opinion, his priority. We have seen that like that is something that he really thinks of.
Yeah.
That like that is the thing that he wants to do, like provide for his family.
Yeah.
And is not managing to do it. At least not so far, and at least not in a legal way.
Yeah.
But like I at the same time loved that he was brave enough to go and talk to these guys.
Yeah.
Who are into drug business.
Yeah.
Very well could kill you if they want. They threatened to kill Ziggy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they don't. I know that they probably wouldn't have a reason to kill you or wouldn't at that point. But like
that's
still, that's like still you are
putting yourself in danger.
Putting your life in danger.
I found it honestly so funny that like he brought like I guess his one friend that's black. Just like to like I don't know, come there and be like, well, I'm here. I don't know, I found it very funny. And he did that. I thought that was like really like nice of him. Like he cares about Ziggy, even though like he keeps telling Ziggy don't do this, and then Ziggy goes and does that, and now he's like helping him to bail him out basically. I thought that was like really nice, and that made Nick much more endearing to me.
Yeah, that was the first thing that he did in this episode that like made me like him very much.
Yeah.
And after that we had the thing where he didn't want to get to Greeks the chemicals because he didn't know what they're gonna use it for. So like because like before in the beginning of the season we really had scenes where you can see that he does not care about the girls. At least that's how it seems. At least that's what his comments told me.
Yeah.
You know? But like here, you can see that like he's affected by what happened, because this time he's actually thinking before making a deal with what to do and like with what that can do. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, let's say he said, because like he thought maybe potentially that like with those chemicals you can make a bomb.
Yeah.
And with that bomb you can kill people.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Which is not, I guess, something that he thought of before. Which is something that I like. I really like that.
That was not a thing that I think I was expecting, because I think we were talking about this, and again, like saying that he is not like evil or a sociopath or anything like that. It is just that he is, you know, he wants to provide, and so like he is gonna like cross lines to be able to provide, because like let's say he's not doing it directly.
Yeah.
You know, like again, if you told him, here, take a gun, shoot someone for this money, he wouldn't do it, you know. But like, oh, get me a gun, he is gonna potentially get you a gun, you know, so that you could kill a person, but like he's not gonna be the one that pulls the trigger. And like, so he wondered what the chemicals were, and like when he, you know, figured out that it's basically for making drugs, like let's say that is less bad than something else the chemicals could be used for,
he found out that it's for cocaine.
Yeah, it is for like making cocaine somehow,
which is exactly what our guys are searching for. They are searching for some drug thing that's happening, you know. And it is happening right there, connecting on dogs with Frank, you know. It's like,
but like, see, the one part now that like bothers me, like you're asking what do they need the like chemicals for, but like no one is asking a question like, what is in the 3 containers that we're getting for you? Is it girls? What is it? Like, what's in it? Like, no one asked the question. like Frank told him, like, if it's something that breeds, you need to tell me, but like no one said that we're gonna tell you, you know? So like, what is in the containers? Like, I know that like they're not in the business of like asking questions, but like last time there were people in the containers and no one is asking this question now. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, it didn't even cross my mind.
I don't know. I was like, wondering what the fuck is in there.
Yeah, I immediately connected it with the case that they need things to make drugs, and I just
maybe I misunderstood it, but like I don't think that's the chemicals that they want, because Nick said for the chemicals they're somewhere, I can get it to you by the end of the week.
No, that's not definitely chemicals, because chemicals are something that Nick is gonna provide him.
Yeah,
that's not something that they're gonna get shipped through their docks. So, but like I just like didn't cross my mind that potentially again could be girls. In my mind it was just like, because they need chemicals, they're making stuff here, they're not definitely make them.
No, I mean it's a, let's say, higher probability that it's not girls, that it's something else. But like, even if there's like a 2% chance there's people inside, you know, I would ask questions. But again, we are crossing moral lines, so I guess they're not gonna ask questions because like they're gonna get paid triple as much. Yeah, and so like I really liked Nick in this episode. We also had like this bit of him like going house hunting with his girlfriend and his kid, and basically it was a house that his, I think, aunt, right, or something, that his aunt owned like 4 years ago or something like that, and like right now it is much more expensive than it used to be, because like they like took a street and renamed it like to make it seem more, let's say, posh or whatever, and now like it is beyond the amount of money that let's say most working people could pay for, even though like 4 years ago it was within their family and everything. I just think that is, you know, that is a part of the bigger social issue that this season is dealing with. I thought it was a good scene, like especially like with the contrast of them like exiting the house and like being dressed like normally, and then like two people pull up and like they're wearing, a wife and a husband or whatever, they're like wearing suits and everything, and those are the type of people that are going to be able to, let's say, afford that house to live in. I thought that was a good scene as well.
We can now go to, let's say, Stringer and Avon, because I think that was also one of my favorite scenes of the episode.
Yeah.
I mean, Stringer's still studying, but like that's not the important part. We had his scene with Avon. Actually, no. That was the important part, because like he talked to a teacher and they were trying to figure out basically how he can make his product to sell better, let's say.
Yeah, because like supply and demand or whatever, like how can he sell his product in a competitive environment when his product is not as good as other people's products, you know? Like it was a fair question. I thought it was very interesting, like to see him use things that he learns in his class to like apply to the street, you know? I thought
honestly,
it was like
I that is very interesting to me, for me to see.
Yeah, that was like
it's
very
not something
fun,
usual, in my opinion.
No. And like the teacher did say, like he took a like example of someone else, and like basically they rebranded, you know. And so like he went to his guys and basically also gave a class, and where like they talked about that, and they like threw out ideas on how they can.
And Bodhi's ideas
was a good idea.
Was the smartest one.
Honestly, like a competition between all of them, so that like, even if someone doesn't like a product for like one group, they go to the other group that's a competitor, but it's not a competitor because they're all working together. That was a smart idea. That was a really good one.
Yes, but like Stringer also went before that, also went to Avon. That is my favorite part, actually. I mean, favorite part, not favorite part. Don't like anything about that part, but it was again
it's an
interesting part to see where he is talking to Avon, and he's talking to Avon about Dee. Where previous he had sent this baby mom,
wife, girlfriend.
I don't think they're anything. Honestly, I don't think they're anything. They weren't even boyfriend and girlfriend before. He just provided for her.
Yes, but like they're like, let's say, a family.
I mean, family. They have a child together. Yeah. But like I don't remember, even when he planned to escape, I don't remember that he ever mentioned her. Did he ever mention his child?
He was in a relationship with...
in my mind, he always wanted to go...
Chardine.
Yeah.
and like he was talking about her and saying that like basically, God, I can't remember at all what he exactly said, but like in my mind I had an impression that like she was with him for the money and everything, and like so he was saying something along the lines of like that she always wanted more and more and more and whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
that's what I got an impression from like when he was speaking about her. So like they weren't in like a relationship.
No, definitely not, in my opinion. I mean, you can even see that from the girl, not only that she's sleeping
she
with
doesn't
Stringer,
care
but like
about him
that's
that
not
much.
important.
No.
Like she's even, I think even now when Dee is in jail, she sees that as an opportunity to get provided for her and her child and Dee by Stringer.
Yeah,
you know?
basically like that because Dee did this, she's gonna get provided
Exactly.
for better.
This is gonna be good. This is
Yeah.
a good thing that
Yeah.
like Dee is now in jail. That's at least how it seems to me.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what she's telling him basically. They're gonna
Yeah.
take care of him and all of them. And Dee's being like that. I loved when Dee said that because like he figured them out completely. Because he knows everything. He knows the worst things that they did.
Like fucking hypocrites. Like they keep talking about family and this.
And this is how they get you. That's how his mom got him to, instead of escape, instead of finding a new life, he ended up in prison for family who does not care for him actually, and for the things he wants, who are just doing horrible things for themselves and for the business.
Yeah, I mean that's how like everything here traps you. Like that's how everyone is like trapped because like they keep talking about, you know, how this is the game and everything. What fucking game, you know? Like that's just how they get you. That's just how they make you stay here. I'm not just like talking about Barksdale and whatever. I'm just like the whole drug thing and organization and everything. Like that's just how they get you, and like that's why it's impossible to escape. And so like for Dee, who is like right now has just like given up on everything, and like his mind is clear, and like he doesn't want anything to do with them. Like now he can see that like they keep talking about family, but like when it comes to it, they're gonna screw you over for the business. And that is simply the case. I'm not saying that like they don't care about family. Like they do. Like they are trying to, like, let's say now for they are trying to appease to him so that he wouldn't talk and not like immediately kill him because he is family. But like that doesn't matter to me when like you are gonna put the business in front. Like when it comes to it, you're gonna put the business in front. So like it doesn't matter to me that you also care about family when it's like below the business that you care about. You know, and so like that's basically what Dee said.
But yes, but like I love the moment when Avon talked to Stringer, and I love it. It was actually Avon, because like you and me, we constantly talked about how it's gonna be Stringer, and how he's gonna be the one who is gonna give the order. But like we talked about if Avon's gonna be, let's say, aware that is gonna happen, possibly that like some where Stringer wasn't at all the one who said that like. If it comes to that, like it's gonna have to happen.
I mean, like
he
Stringer...
gave his best. Stringer was just like, I mean, yes, you give your best. You gave your best.
You gave too much.
Yeah,
and like I mean, Stringer throughout this episode was like, let's say, trying to say to everyone and everything that like, you know, Dee is potentially like a problem for them because like he is not under this illusion of family anymore. And like he again mentioned that to Avon, and Avon, like we said before, is heartless. And he was like, well, I mean, I did my part. Like I tried to give Dee a lot of things and whatever, but like it's not working, so like I gave it my best, but like when push comes to shove, ... So like that basically does give Stringer the okay go when it comes to it to get rid of Dee.
Yeah, definitely.
And so like I mean that's just who they are.
But
like,
honestly, what I see now happening is just like in episode or 2 or something like that, Dee ending up dead.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I see somebody stabbing, like just like
us
seeing
like
him
jail,
lying
absolutely.
on ground stabbed, and that's it. I don't see at all having more scenes with him. Actually, I don't see him going to talk to somebody. That's just gonna be it for him, at least in my opinion, because now Avon basically gave Stringer a green light.
Yeah.
For killing him. So like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if next or the episode after or the episode after, doesn't matter really. But like we just see that the D is dead.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Like it's not like there's gonna be, let's say, more story
No.
of these. Like his story has in a way been told. Like I would have loved for it to have, let's say, gone
differently.
Yeah, because like I really like D is really one of my most loved characters here. Like I really feel a lot for him, and so like I wished his life went a different way, because like I think he's a decent person, you know, and he could have been a decent person, and just like his circumstances are what they are, and like he is, you know, he is very much in the business because like his family is also in the business, you know, there's no route for escaping there, and so like I wish that like he just like at the end of season 1 spoke and like went and like got his sentence reduced while everyone else like falls to the ground. Like I wish that would have happened, but like of course it didn't happen. It makes sense that it doesn't happen.
It
like,
is much more realistic now.
Yeah, it is much more realistic. I love that he is like in his like last moments, at least, that he is not gonna be under any disillusion about what his family is.
I love
that they don't care.
Exactly, and I love that he is not gonna let them at all manipulate him anymore and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At least he's gonna stand his ground now.
Yeah, and
I mean, it is too late, but like it.
That's the most that I could like want for his character.
No, I just think it's a good story.
Yeah,
I think it's a great story.
Yeah, and like it's gonna make the end of Stringer and Avon much sweeter for me. Like absolutely much sweeter. God, I don't know what episode we posted recently. I think of The Wire, or like maybe I don't know at some point this week. But like I have no idea what we're telling about Avon and Stringer. I guess like one of the things like we don't like them as people. And like I saw the first couple of comments. I can't remember exactly what it was, but basically people not understanding why we don't appreciate them as characters, which is not the case. Like I appreciate it for what they are, but like it doesn't matter to me that they are like good businessmen. It doesn't matter to me that they're good in this business. It doesn't matter to me that like Avon is very smart and can keep this business. I don't even
see Avon as that smart
going.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think
I guess he is, but like honestly, like since season 1, most decisions like he so many times reacted by his heart. He acted in anger, reacted stuff like that. In my mind, Stringer was the one who calmed him down. Is the one who is now going to classes and learning more stuff for the business. I don't see Avon doing any of that. I don't know, in my mind, at least that's how I see Stringer as even smarter, and maybe that's just something that I expect from future. I think he's gonna last until the end, where Avon won't.
I don't know, I think I had that impression in the beginning. I think a bit has switched, not necessarily that like, oh, this one is smarter than this one, I don't know. It just like seems that Stringer is very much like functioning under Avon. I don't think that he has that type of authority that I feel like Avon does hold. Like the thing where Avon right now is also acting like on his emotions, but like also kind of using his brains, like for the guy that didn't show him respect, the guard and everything. He, out of like, let's say that anger at like, oh, this one doesn't respect me, he found a way to like make that work in his favor, where he reduces his sentence, but also like punishes the guy that didn't show him respect, you know? I don't know, I do think that he is smart. But like my whole point is that I don't care. I don't like, that doesn't make me like a character. Like, I don't know how I always end up with Light in Death Note. Light was smart. Did you think I cared that Light was smart? I hated his guts. That doesn't make me feel any warmth towards the character. He is very cold to me. He's about to kill his family member while like preaching about family. I have not seen anything for either Stringer nor him that like makes me care about them, which doesn't like negate that they're very interesting characters. I really enjoy their scenes. Like honestly, their scenes are sometimes the highlight of the episode for me.
Yeah, because like
warmth not happening.
I don't know if you guys feel warmth or that. Do I live? Because I have not seen a comment where anybody loves them.
I don't think they feel warmth. I don't know if people just like get confused.
Because like
with I like them, but I hate them. You know what I mean? Like I like them as characters.
That's the thing.
I hate them as people.
But like I think that was the point.
Well, me too. I don't know if like that gets lost in our reviews.
But like I think we say this in every third review, the same thing over and over again.
Like also
because like
people usually skip the reviews, so
exactly.
like maybe that's where we lose them.
Exactly,
because like an episode honestly, when I'm like talking,
like this is I think at least 10th time that we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I like their characters. I think they're one of the most interesting characters in the show. I mean, who is more interesting than them? You know, they're
Omar.
running the business. Huh?
Omar
Definitely more interesting than them. They can't even compare. But like, and I like them as characters. I don't like them as people. I don't know.
No.
I at this point at least, I don't think they're made to be liked. Like, there is no possibility to me that somebody like them as people in this moment. That's gonna be that's a shocking part if anybody likes them as people. Thank God I don't read YouTube comments, honestly. Because like I have not read anything like that on Patreon. Somebody likes them.
Well, I mean, that's why I said like I just opened. We posted one episode. I was like, oh, I might as well. I
definitely think that there is a possibility for people just like skipping the review and like us maybe being angry at something that they did, disliking something that they did, and
I mean, I don't know what they did that I wouldn't be angry at. There was like so many fucking things,
and then just taking it out of context because other than that, I think we say this. We say this constantly. I don't think it should be lost on anybody that we like their characters, hate their guts. You know?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I think it is written to be that way, honestly.
I like those like villains.
Me too.
I think like, you know, not everyone has to, let's say, have, what do I call it? Like not necessarily everyone has to show humanity. I don't need that for all my villains. Like I sometimes like them. It suits their characters. It suits Avon. Honestly, like it suits him. And I don't know, I like it that way. Maybe things
at this
change,
point,
but like
it's very hard. But like at this point, I like it. I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah, honestly. No, and like it's just gonna make their downfall feel so much sweeter to me. Like I'm gonna, by the fucking end, whatever the downfall is, fucking rejoice.
Yeah.
Like rejoice.
Honestly.
What else was happening? Jimmy, my boy, was going to find the girls, and he went to a prison where they got some girls that they were gonna deport, and like he wanted to ask them if they potentially like knew some of the victims, which I thought was like really, let's say, a good place to like start searching, because like he has really nothing to go off on. Like he has, I wouldn't know where to start like searching for like information about the girls, and like it didn't seem like that he got any answers. But I really like this storyline for him, like even though he's not part of the group, like this is a thing that I really want someone to accomplish. Like I really want someone to like get these girls' name, like get their family, like tell them, you know, and like I really like what he is doing in this season.
I mean, me too. Yeah, definitely. But like I think at the end they're gonna connect the storylines. I would like him with our guys as well. I just think it just like
overalls his dead body.
I fell in love with our group as a whole. And like I just came in my mind to love them very, very much by the end of season 1, and now they're separated. So honestly, I can't wait for them to get back together completely.
But now they're all together.
But like they are all together.
I mean, Jimmy,
but like I think if Jimmy finds something, I think he's gonna tell them, and stuff are gonna connect at the end of the day.
He's still working with them just on his free time.
Exactly. So like I think at the end of the day, stuff are gonna connect them, and he's gonna maybe find a witness or something like that, which is even because like Daniel said to Bunk, like this is homicide's case. Unless you find me a witness. If Jimmy finds a witness, because he's now going to...
searching for the identities,
Yeah, if he finds a witness or something, that's great. He's coming back to us, you know?
But you know what witness he did find?
Omar.
Again, that was so fucking funny. Omar, that's what I'm talking about. He was not in the witness stand yet, like he was being prepped. But like, just imagine, because like even this little snippet of it.
Yeah.
So good. So good. She said go buy him clothes. Like,
something
suitable
with a tie.
Something. And like he just left him with the money to buy something, And like I cannot wait to see what he gets.
It's gonna be something cool.
I just cannot wait to see how he's gonna, and it's gonna be like a tie. I feel like, you know what I mean. Like it's gonna be a tie.
I mean, he's gonna be dressed. That's important part. He's not gonna be naked with a tie. He's gonna be dressed.
Imagine actually.
He's not.
I think they would love him in the courtroom.
They would not exactly. So and he is reasonable, not reasonable, but like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is to a degree reasonable.
Yeah, and guy. And but like I could definitely see him wearing something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And tie over it.
Well, because like honestly, it is ridiculous. Like why does he have to wear a suit and tie? Like he was wearing. That's his style. Like what the fuck does it like? Just because like the jury is gonna find him more trustworthy if he's like dressed a certain way. That's prejudice. Like get fucking over it. So like why would what he was wearing was great. I really like that leather jacket.
I mean, it was leather, but like...
Was it not leather? I thought it was like a black leather with like...
Oh,
I thought it was leather.
I thought it was denim.
Or maybe it was just dark denim. I'm blind.
Maybe I'm blind. What is happening?
You have glasses.
I think
I thought it was leather. Oh, it could have been denim. Well, it had like patchwork, so like it makes more sense that if it was denim.
Denim, yeah.
Look, whatever the fuck he was wearing was so good. I really liked the jacket.
So good.
I really liked
it was
the jacket.
Similar color, the denim trousers and denim jacket in my mind at least. Like
maybe
it suited completely.
See, why would he not just wear that? Like
I think it's even gonna be better the fact that they told him wear something with a tie and he's gonna wear something ridiculous with a tie on. I think that's even better if you ask me.
I can't wait for that.
And also what was very fun in this episode were our three. I think they're trio.
Oh my God.
Like they always work
Herc.
together, and Herc was the main star of this episode because like it was always one of the other guys because they were black and they were buying drugs in black neighborhoods and stuff like that.
Yeah, and now it's like white
guys who are selling the drugs, and he's like, oh, now look what I'm gonna do.
He was so happy.
Yeah.
It's like he was waiting for this day. He was late because like he was getting like prepared and like with a fucking toothpick. What Carver said, if he takes that toothpick, I'm gonna stab. They were fucking hilarious in this episode.
They always
so fucking
hilarious. I enjoy having morally wrong,
absolutely wrong. There is nothing like
guys,
questionable
that are in our
group
of people who should not be morally wrong, who are the ones who are catching criminals, you know,
like
and stuff
you would
like
hope
that.
they would be the ones that are like upholding the law.
Exactly, but like
no, like we have given up on that. We have given up on that like ages ago.
Yeah, but like in my mind, they're growing on me. You know, like they're funny. They're a funny group. I enjoy watching them.
I feel like we can laugh at them while also acknowledging that they're
when they do something
not
wrong.
Good people and should not be in this position of power. But like, what are you gonna do about it? We can't do anything about it, so might as well fucking laugh at them.
Yeah.
And like when they do something wrong, best believe we're about to talk about that.
Yeah. Okay,
but like
guys.
they're fucking hilarious.
I
just like 52 minutes. See what I'm talking about? 52 minutes for what?
I think from now on we should make notes because we just go.
And I don't even think we said about everything. I mean, I'm never gonna. I have no idea, but like I feel like there might have been more things that were happening, but like I guess we got to the main things. Yeah, hopefully, but like see 52 minutes. This is another whole other episode.
Honestly. Okay, guys.
Enough.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.